I'd like to ask one. So, anything special on the morning patrol?
Maybe rain. That's about it.
How about
Rain.
food?
If you're not interested, I guess I don't have to regale you with stories of our adventures, so I'll just have some bacon. And my feelings are hurt, and I'm gonna walk over to the bacon, I'm gonna eat a piece. I was feeling proud, and now my feelings are hurt, Goliath lady.
She looks over at you like, I'm sorry?
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Do you want to tell me a story of your adventure?
He's a very good singer and poet.
Oh. Like a bard?
Yes, I'm a bard.
Play us a song.
Yeah, play us a song.
Well, I have bacon lips. It's hard to play the flute with bacon lips. All right. Just one. And I, on my hip, I have what appears to be a hand axe, but with a gentle click, I unclip it from the axe part, and it's actually a flute, which is the handle of my axe.
She just goes,
Thank you very much. And I begin to play a little morning tune on my flute.
So jaunty.
Sorry, bacon lips. But I wipe it off, and I get a little bit better.
I push a little pot of honey over towards you. You might want to grease the instrument.
Thank you so much. I dip my finger in the honey and just sort of get it in there. It sounds much better.
make a performance check with advantage.
Yay!
Because you've honeyed your flute.
Oh, 18 and a 9, so 18 with performance. That is a 22.
You see this person kind of takes up across the street and slinks into the shadows between, like, in the bushes of a couple other townhouses, and is just sort of like watching.
I walk over to Dorian and tug on his pant leg. Down here.
Okay.
There was some guy messing with the door on the townhouse, and he floated back into an alley across the road.
Like a handyman? Was he fixing the hinges? Or?
I mean, I've never seen a handyman slink into the shadows after fixing something.
Good point. What do you want to do? You're our little tactician.
Well, options. We could double around the block and try to come up behind whoever it is.
All right.
And get the jump on them.
Okay.
There's just walking up to the door and seeing what that guy just did to it. He drew something. He wrote something. I don't know. I like the first option better.
All right. I trust you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with Orym. This whole thing makes me uncomfortable, but if it's something the group decides, I'll support it. I just don't want to hurt Lothar. And if we're going to get information out of her, I want it to be something good. She's offering us information. Maybe she knows something about the Ashari?
Maybe.
Well, maybe we just see where this goes.
I'll go along. Probably not for the same reasons, but...
Same.
Dorian. You got any paper?
Paper.
Like one sheet. Half a sheet. Scrap.
Yeah, and I reach into my pocket, and I do. I have a little piece of parchment. It's kind of crumpled up, and I hand it over to him.
Let me see. I pick up some, I rub my hand in some dirt and grime on the docks, and then I will you stand in front of me for a second?
Yes, I can. I just kind of floof my cape and my dress, hiding it behind me.
You're throwing out like an area of effect where now like sailors and stuff are like looking over at you and like pointing and like a couple like wave. Ooh. And they just kind of go around. They're not bothering you, but
I push the parchment against that spot.
Yeah.
And then I just smash and rub the dirt all over it and then brush it away to try to get a sort of a rubbing of the symbol.
Yeah, no roll required. Absolutely.
Okay.
And you see, now that Opal's pointed it out, you can actually see a couple different places, like on the dock, where rough shapes like that are. So you got like the cleanest, most deeply etched one.
Okay.
Are they on a specific slip in the dock where like these prints are?
It seems to signal like this dock specifically.
Where this one boat is? This one slip or the whole dock?
There's 3 ships here.
I guess what's the question I'm asking? Are the symbols look like they're lining up with one ship?
No, not
slip?
one ship specifically, just this little area.
A whole dock.
Yeah, those little dock.
Yeah, so the question is, does that mean that these are targets or these are property of?
That's what I was thinking. If Posca drew that symbol on Lothor's house, and they were going to hit it,
It's gotta be a target.
these are targets.
No, like the little, you do a little stumble. Yeah. Yeah.
Why are we all idiots?
Okay.
Oh, we're pretty.
I'm gonna
You're
quietly
beautiful
take the lead and go down the descending wood things.
Yeah. The bottom goers.
The bottom goes.
Yes. Are you trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just
100%.
then make a stealth check?
And I'm looking for folk for problems.
No.
God.
You got 2 ones. I got 2 natural 20s.
Your foot alights as you take this first step, and there's no railing, and it punches all the way through, and you drop into the hole as you see Orym just falls out of sight.
No.
Give me an athletics check to catch yourself.
Huh?
Give me an athletics check to like catch yourself. We can give you a cool 3-point landing. Please don't roll
I'm
another
more
one.
of a ballet dancer than a
Okay,
football
give me
player.
an
Can I use
acrobatics check.
acrobatics?
Yeah, okay. I like that.
11.
You kind of go for the 3-point stance, and you like kind of tap your knee in a way. It kind of stings.
Oh, kneecap.
Yeah.
Kneecap.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, just my pride.
Do you see anything?
My meniscus.
Looking up, it's very strange that you know you should be able to see like a little bit of light from that hole, but the darkness here is heavy. It's oppressive. It's too dark down here.
Do you want us to come down there?
Yeah, and bring some light.
How far does it sound like
Yeah,
he is
so-
when he's yelling down to us?
He dropped maybe like 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so we can. Okay.
That's a lot for him, but
Right. Yeah, it's double the distance. Without hesitation, I jump in right after him. I want to go right. I want to go right to him.
all right.
I'm gonna
Acrobatics check.
Jump down the hole.
A barrel roll to the side.
16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Sweet. I'll land and feel around down a little low. See if I can. There we go.
My meat.
Yeah. The clasp hands.
I'm here. I think this is not natural.
That's when I jump down.
Acrobatics check.
I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna walk toward it.
With your hand out, you reach and you touch cold flesh.
Ooh.
And follow it up to a throat that's been slashed open that's bleeding onto the ground.
For frack's sake.
Orym's got his hand on Dorian's cloak, down low, going. Wait, what do you got?
You having a hard time seeing? Let me, and I go ahead and bring up the necklace to bring a little bit of light to the circumstance.
I'll use my inspiration. Hey, 14.
With a 14, what is your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Ooh, good. You get close to this as it's open, and your stomach immediately seems to fill with a heavy, oily, roiling ichor, and you turn. And while it's still in your hand, you just begin to vomit it out.
Whoa!
And your desire to hold this thing, to be this close to it, is less than 0. I cannot describe like how much it sucks to be this close to this object.
And I'm gonna spit the rest of my and just kind of slide it across the floor. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push it away.
Pat his back. You all right, buddy?
We can grab
Bacon, lots and lots of bacon.
Yeah. no.
Actually, no food comes out. Just oily blackness.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you can keep your bacon. I'm not gonna take that from you.
All right.
You earned it.
gift.
Oh, that's not bacon.
He's gone full Billie Eilish.
Yes. Should we put the top back on? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kick it shut.
You kick it shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not very tall. What's your alignment?
I would say I've not thought about this till now. Neutral good.
The moment your toe touches it, you feel doubled over with like cramps and an urge to vomit also, but you don't. And you kick it shut. You do it.
Oh,
All right.
Your feelings.
Good note. Not eating there tomorrow.
True. True.
glad we didn't try to bake it up in a rag.
Is everyone just like this physically weak? I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just.
Well, you try.
Do you want me to? Yeah, do you want one of us to try? Yeah, try to pick it up.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Pick it up. It's fine.
Was it? What? No black vomit for you?
No, I told you I'm experienced. I've been around the block a bit. Maybe I'd sat next to a bunch of evil boxes before. I don't know.
Built up a tolerance.
Or maybe you just need to acknowledge the fact that as of this moment, you're a criminal now. You've stolen something. You've
What did I
broken and
steal?
entering. You're a criminal.
Oh, stop teasing him, Darius.
All right, fine.
Time
Orym?
for sandwich.
Is there, in the dim light that we have down here, is there any other exits, steps further down into the ship?
There is a lower hold, yes.
While they're taking 4 hours to destroy the door, I'm gonna swallow my pride and kind of sad to lose my thieves' tools. Look over at Dorian and be like, "Think it's worth rolling these bodies while they're finishing up over there?"
I don't know why I keep looking at Orym, so I'm going to look over at Orym.
It's not WHADDUYOUWANNADO, buddy. All right.
We were tasked with stealing for Posca,
That's right.
and now we're stealing from Posca?
I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I want to take some
Don't
of this
tell
stuff
us.
to the fire Ashari.
Oh,
You want to what?
I want to take some of this to the fire Ashari. And get word back to home.
I mean, it's from your home, so it's not technically stealing. You're stealing it back.
They need to know that this is happening, that they wouldn't want this to be happening. And it's over my head, so we find the fire Ashari, they get word back to the air Ashari. She'll know what to do.
So do we take it?
Yes,
She'll know what to do? Is this someone that you work for?
not for a long time.
We've stumbled upon something much larger than what we bargained for. But Posca is still a problem.
Yeah, I mean, not to bring down everyone's mood here, but if we take this, they're probably gonna kill us.
I mean, yeah, she's a problem, but if we don't go back to the townhouse...
We call the city guard on her. Tell them she's there. She's a known criminal. It buys us a few days.
Yeah.
I came here to help. I did not come here to do whatever it is we were doing. You guys can do whatever you want. I am taking some of this to the fire Ashari.
Well, let's just do that then and not go back to the townhouse. I mean, I've slept in worse places.
How much do you take?
cantaloupe's worth.
Do you leave the circlet?
I look over to Dorian.
I mean, maybe leaving this would, like, balance the debt? Is it a bad idea?
I don't think something like this should be in the hands of someone like that.
Did we leave it?
I didn't take it.
I don't have it.
I think they're fine where they were.
Well, how would you feel if you were a baby left in prison? Be off.
Really bad.
Are we far away from there?
You can head back there if you really want to.
Is that ridiculous?
How does Mr. feel about it?
Mister, what if we just went to go get him and then just let him go free? You know, took him out of his prison and let him be.
You want to return to the scene of a triple murder and robbery
Quadruple.
to save a baby buck?
Well, I'm only saying because maybe. What if no one gives him any food or water and he dies?
Well, I think that some of their associates will probably descend on that place, and then, if we're not careful, descend on us. Also, the mother seemed dangerous, and I know it wasn't as big, but
She was just a big baby, and she was just mad because she was stuck in there.
trying to chew through the bars.
Because she was trying to get out.
I'm not gonna say no to you, but where would we take it?
Well, I was just thinking of letting it loose.
Does the... In its state, I don't know what this baby creature looks like. Wasn't it just like a larva?
Yeah, it was a big old
Pupa?
like a
pupa
big
looking
3
thing.
feet long.
Yeah. I don't think they would get very far. No legs.
Well, that's true. We'd probably have to feed it and take care of it and...
Maybe we can go get it, but you'll have to leave behind Mister. It's only fair we can't have 2 babies!
Well, Oh, that's right. The residuum.
Yeah. I mean, we just flipped probably one of their hideouts on its head. That's not really a good way to make peace.
She certainly won't be happy with us.
No.
Yeah, I say we just don't go back.
Oh, no, it's good. It's bad. It's a bad roll. That'd be an 8.
So he headbutts you, and while you're kind of dazed, he actually grabs like your upper arm that swung in the overhead scimitar strike and locks up with the lower one and just pulls you incredibly close. And now you're in this like very awkward, it's kind of a hug, weird hug grapple.
Bad hug! Bad hug!
It's a bad hug.
Okay.
All right, Orym, you're up. And Opal's on deck.
How far out are we? Have we already closed enough distance to get in here, or
You said you were moving up, so I'm going to say it'll be your full movement to get into the fray.
just to get here? I will, at the very last bit of it, if I use my action to also move, I will use those boots to leap the last 20 feet and land just behind the guy's butt
Okay.
and be poised to do something.
Oh, no. I want you to be able to act on this turn. You're able to close with your movement.
Then instead, I will leap and land just behind the guy, step off of his calf, and leap up behind him. And my sword is out, but it will spin in my hand, and I whack in the back of his skull with the grip of the sword.
Amazing! Make an attack roll.
Oh, it hits. That is 24.
Absolutely hits.
So not trying to cut him, trying to clunk him out.
Yep, go ahead and roll your normal damage. We'll just assume it's non-lethal and bludgeoning.
Great. 9 points of bludgeoning from the hilt.
Yeah, his bell is rung, but he's still up.
Okay, that's it for me.
Beautiful. Opal, while you guys were trying to get out.
Okay.
That's interesting.
We're gonna have a real tricky time if we have to come back here.
Who thinks that the guards and the nameless ones are in cahoots?
All of us.
Okay.
It was
Make sure.
pretty strange that there were 2 nameless ones as guards at the gate.
True.
Oh!
Oh, I didn't get that either.
Yeah.
I spoke
You're
too
very
soon.
smart.
We really gotta go then.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
Go. I love it.
Thanks.
Cozy.
So, only took us about a week to completely offend and ruin ourselves with an emerging guild of thieves in the largest city in the continent, and we don't remember most of the days we were there.
Checks out, yeah.
To be fair, I think we did most of the damage within the last 24 hours or so.
Yes.
Which, by my count, says we're pretty efficient.
Do you think we'll make like the local news? Like, will people be talking about us?
Based on who we're dealing with, probably not publicly.
Oh.
But privately, probably a lot. We should avoid the city forever.
Oh.
Speaking of which, are we far enough away from the city? Do we feel safe?
No, but,
No.
you know, we're here. We're tired.
Okay. How did they know?
I don't know, man. I just did, like, small bits of work here and there for some of the lowlifes and do some pretty spooky shit.
It was instant. As soon as we robbed them, as soon as we killed them, there was someone outside.
Is that normal? When with criminal things?
Do you think they could smell the vibranium?
Sorry, I'm not caught up on that show. What's up?
As soon as it came out of my mouth.
Yeah, I do like Black Panther enough that I would have done that.
Yes,
someone
what
said
was that
so.
mysterious substance you stole again?
Unobtainium, actually.
Sure, it's not adamantium.
Wait,
Wow.
before I lose my job, do you think they could smell the residuum?
So we got the flubber.
You know, I know someone who sells slime.
Oh my god. So, I haven't done it myself, but I have seen it at a lot of parties. It's called Sood.
Oh, yeah, I know about Sood.
Okay, it has residuum in it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's worth a lot of money, what you got right there.
That's a lot of sood.
Now, I've never tried it, but it seems like a lot of fun.
It's really fun to just take a little bit every day.
Yeah.
So you're carrying a
microdose.
dangerous drug precursor?
I heard really different stories about
Well, they
this
just
stuff.
make it with it. So I just think it's very powerful, and people can consume it safely.
Well,
So we're all taking some tonight?
I'm already rubbing some on my teeth.
Do I feel anything?
What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral?
Nothing. Feels like a box.
I don't feel queasy.
maybe it expended its whatever.
Bring it over to me for a second. It's still gross.
Con save.
Oh, come on.
Part of me wants to look. Another part of me is like, maybe we've had enough good luck for the day. Let's not test it.
Just to clarify,
I like that voice.
it doesn't make anyone else throw up.
Did you get?
Yeah, it made me nauseous as hell.
Oh.
I mean, just looking at it shouldn't do anything. Is that wrong?
Well, maybe we'll just put it on our side.
Yeah, we'll keep it on our
I
side.
think we should leave it in the box.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll leave it in the box.
Okay.
Maybe it just likes magic people.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Got some magic. I know I'm a musician. I've got a little magic.
You're right. You're right. My apologies.
Thank you.
You're a little more subtle.
Yeah. That's subtle?
With your, don't worry about it.
have no idea what this is. We just know that it's probably bad, right? We know that it
Well,
was...
why are we assuming it's bad?
Yeah, it was dripping goo.
We also found it in a room full of murdered men.
So why are we keeping it exactly?
We're gonna
Oh, we're taking this too.
we're gonna hand it over to people who are more capable
Oh. Well,
that I trust.
A reward.
reward?
Yes, doing good is its own reward. Well, we can talk to them about a reward.
Real. Yeah. Let's talk about a real.
Orym, is your entire plan just to give everything to the Ashari that we found?
Like what besides the crown? No, just the. Well,
the
I
circlet.
guess that is my plan.
And the residuum.
Residuum.
I have to give them the residuum, or talk to them about the residuum because they need to know. The crown. That's up to you guys. I'm not capable of coping with whatever that is. It scares the crap out of me.
Wish we knew more about it.
I mean, kind of. There is, yeah.
No.
Oh, yes.
Sure. I mean, I'm not horribly religious, but I mean, my mom used to tell me stories to kind of spook me when I was a kid
God.
of some of the nastier betrayer gods. And there is a spider queen.
Is she nice?
Not in the stories.
Ancient stories. Before my people fell.
Well,
Dorian, the more you think about it and you turn over the lore in your head, everything you've ever heard about items directly attached and assigned to deities, a phrase pops into your memory. Vestiges of divergence.
Vestiges of divergence.
Extremely powerful items from the time of the calamity.
It just popped into my head. Vestiges of divergence.
What are those?
Can't recall something from when I was a child.
Those are creations of the gods. Yeah, I mean, I've seen one.
What have you seen?
Well, the woman who rules the Arashari has one that was hard come by.
who?
Keyleth of the Arashari, our leader.
Opal, that name does ring a bell. You've heard stories about all of the members of Vox Machina and all of the things they did, especially when it comes to your hometown of Byrodin.
Right.
I mean, everything that happened in Iman, in Vasselheim, is years ago is tied up with vestiges of the divergence. We couldn't have a vestige in a box right now. That makes no sense.
You mean like it's disrespectful, or it wouldn't have been? Like, should we take it out?
No.
It would be like finding the most ancient, rarest, sought-after item by chance.
Well, okay, so if this woman that you're talking about, Keyleth, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
If she was able to use a vestige, then maybe we should just keep this for ourselves.
What?
Am I interpreting this wrong?
I mean, there were many of them made by all manner of gods. Some made for good, some not. So
Oh, so some of them are bad.
This could be, we could be off the mark here, but if this is something connected to the Spider Queen, it is very dangerous. It is way beyond us.
So we give it to the Ashari.
Yeah.
I mean,
You seem like you hate that idea.
I don't hate the idea, it's just... Everything can't be connected to the Ashari.
It's not. If you want to try to figure out another responsible way of dealing with this thing, I'm open to it. I just know that we shouldn't be running around with it in our back pocket, and it is a massive target on our backs right now, on top of the murders.
On top of the murders.
Well, my grandmother is a very, 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 very smart woman.
How do you like it so far? On this side.
It's very interesting. Everybody seems, very nice so far. And, there's not a lot of, greenery here and flowers like back home, but I do like it a lot.
Well, we like you a lot.
Thank you.
It's kind of like traveling with a fairy tale.
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know about you.
I'm just kidding, I know what that means. We have lots of those at home.
This is probably the point to segue to item number 2. Considerably more worrying than the first.
You know, Orym, I don't think...
We should bore her with
Yeah.
your athlete's foot.
Seems to be not a lot of information
Maybe just too
that
much
we're getting here.
fungus. Not interesting.
if your foot's having problems, I can handle that for you. Like, that happens to me every few weeks.
Yeah, we just have to keep it dry.
Look at
Do
it.
you require a healer?
No, I can manage.
Yeah, we can manage.
Why, do you have a better plan for my athlete's foot?
No. I just don't think that we're getting the information that we need about one thing. Why would we think we'd be getting the information we need about the other?
Yeah.
Especially when we know what cures athlete's foot and it's just dry socks.
I apologize. If I've seemed terse or withholding, we're dealing with some things on our end. And she gets up and just kind of takes off out of the room. You can hear like a little commotion.
I don't know.
sorry, why are we here?
Listen, I just
can help you with that.
I just feel like maybe she was gonna take the thing from us. So
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know, but maybe the fire people who made it out. Weren't you looking for them?
Yes, we
Yes,
came
you
here
were
looking
looking
for
for them.
answers, and we're getting more problems.
Okay, but you were looking for the tube. There was footsteps, not right? Footsteps.
The Fire Ashari are trying to help manage that crater in the middle of town.
That's it.
Yes, there's a wound in the middle of the city. I mean, I don't know, I just got here, but they're good people. And that thing in the box is beyond us.
Orym, I don't doubt that they're good people, but we have a guild of murderous assassins and thieves after us. We're in possession of an incredibly powerful, dangerous item that I don't just want to give away. We found illegal drug precursors, and now, what, we're going to go fix their crater problem too? What are we doing here?
And also, they dipped as soon as the crater problem got bad.
They can get in touch with people who can deal with this.
Okay,
You gave them the residuum, and they said nothing. They said they'd send a bird. That's not particularly helpful for our situation.
She said more than a bird. She said they could use some sort of a spell to contact them.
okay, so
That's what I came here hoping for.
okay. Well, by mistake, I contacted these 2 dudes, and I'm sorry. So what are we gonna do about getting the message over?
What dudes?
The 2 dudes that escaped the craters.
We could ask them, you know, what they see if they have any information from the crater, what they saw, what they think happened there, and I don't know what we should do with this circlet yet. I don't know your people yet, so I just want to make sure that they're okay and that they'll do the right thing with this circlet. I trust you, Orym. Implicit.
I trust you too. It's other people I don't trust.
Can we just focus on one problem at a time? One at a time.
They're here.
Take the lead, one at a time.
Hello, can we come in? Hi.
Of course, it's your place.
We've been through a lot up there, and if you know something, please. I don't know who you are or what you're doing.
We actually know very little. We're actually trying to get more information, but it seems like nobody can help.
Let's be honest. We met at a party. Half of us were drunk. And we stumbled our way into something we do not understand. But what you're describing is the same as what we are describing. We've seen the same things at the crater. And it affected our friend here very deeply. It seems as though he wants to help you. And if Orym wants to help you, I want to help you.
You guys see a gentle dusting. It looks like snowfall, but when you touch it, it's not cold at all. It's powdery, gray, ash. Please, I've sent others. If you all want to go, I just need to find out what that is and what it means. We are
I'm curious.
understaffed.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Orym. We volunteered for 5 minutes and the sky's on fire.
So, Feywild?
Bird just drops past you, hits the ground.
Oh no!
Bird! Hand holding!
Well, I'm already at the bottom. I'm gonna look for the stairs.
Meanwhile, Dorian and Orym are like, parkour.
You guys
Where's
look
everybody?
great. Just bouldering balls in the
High-fiving.
corner.
Yeah.
You get up to the top, look lovely. But yes, you can hear each other. Once again, it's like weirdly muffled and sort of garbled. Sound is very strange up here.
Okay, so keep making some sound so we're nowhere near each other.
This is weird.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to make my voice extremely loud and just go, hello!
Who's that? That came through bright and clear. And you are met by two people that look like, well, one looks like a comic book villain.
Right, 3 strange shinobi.
Yeah, well, what? He just looks normal. He's just not breathing.
Yeah.
Hold my breath.
But that's a good idea. I'm gonna take the sash that I wear around my waist and wrap.
I thought you were gonna say pants for sure.
For sure.
Just pull pants off.
They're pretty lightweight as it is. I don't know if it would.
What happens in the ash cloud?
What if I just shoot at it?
How far away is it?
You have no idea.
You can't.
Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
What if you
See if you can gauge distance.
keep that at the ready? And we
Well, that's pretty
try
good.
to suss it out a little bit.
Okay.
18.
You're staring really hard, and eventually, you see like in the blow and the glow, you get a sense of what you think the scale is, and it's probably 200 yards away.
Orym. About 200 yards from whatever that is. You said split and flank. How do we know if we're the flank or they're the flank? It's just a light. It doesn't have a front or a back.
They split off towards the left side of it. We're just gonna go out onto V. No?
Yes? I think it's time.
I don't know what that is. We could be marching at a certain depth, but I mean, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm talking.
Yeah, you have to breathe to talk.
I know.
What is inward singing?
What's that?
You stopped it.
I know I'm fucking talking.
I was like, where's that on the spell?
Inspiration.
Singing.
You committed, and I respect that.
8.
Take 1 point of
Last
exhaustion.
of your D&D Beyond.
Did you get a point of exhaustion?
I did, and I'm gonna hold my breath again.
All right, you make your way forward.
I'm gonna sidle up to Dorian. Not Darian, not Doriax. Dorian.
Darian is how they say it in New Jersey. Tell Dorian.
How's that feel, Vaxel Dan?
Darian.
Punishment. It's fine.
Only I am punished. Hurtful.
I don't know what we do in the long term, but maybe we hold on to that box.
Glad you could see things my way.
Sure.
You're a trusting soul. Thank you for trusting me as well.
For now.
I also thought it was a good idea to hide the box and not tell people about the box, so...
We were having a private conversation.
I know, but I have good ears.
You all did. This is me giving. Oh. This is an Ashari sign. Now you know it.
I'll keep it forever.
Don't flash that at just anywhere.
It's so weird. It's just a thumb.
I like it, though.
Should we stick our thumbs in the ash hole?
What are we talking about?
Dariax, do you still have the cloak?
Oh, yeah, no, I got this.
What if, just assuming that your beautiful wig and my bun and your braid and your fur aren't enough, what if we created a distraction?
Ooh.
What if you dressed as something that distracted them and drawed their attention away from us?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know just the thing.
I knew you would. What have you got in mind?
I'll show you when we get there.
Boy, it'd be so helpful to know in advance.
Trust me, she's very distracting. I dated her for a while. It'll work out great.
Okay.
No, I like
That
it.
sounds good.
No.
I mean, I think we wait for sort of like medium traffic going into the city. If there were a cart going in, maybe we could walk alongside and you angle off on your own a little bit. And then just go big or go home, you know?
Yeah.
The old cart hide.
But
She's lovely.
she's a lot.
Starstruck.
So the
What?
distraction is happening when?
Just thank you, Orym.
Oh, yes, we should.
Start walking with the ribbons like this and just like doing like twirls and kind of making this just a whole display.
The guards are gobsmacked as you just walk in.
It was not stealthy, and we made definitely, instead of not bringing attention to ourselves, we brought attention to ourselves.
As
That was
they-
what we wanted to not do.
As they roll up, Orym shoots Dorian the kind of look that a spouse gives to a spouse.
Sorry, I gave him the lead, and this is what happened.
Don't be mad at him.
Look,
It was.
your disguise is man bun, and your disguise is flute player. I think we go under the assumption that we have been clocked by multiple people, so just stay quiet, but be ready.
I've got to admit, though, man bun and flute player's pretty good.
That's
Another
yeah,
spin-off.
Great disguise.
That's what I was thinking.
Did I mess up?
It was a great idea. I think that it just suffered from too many additional layers. I think the core idea was strong.
Okay.
Dorian, give me a perception check. Like a very deep, super shadowy alley that you guys can duck into. Probably like 3 or 4 people wide. It's pretty narrow.
Find a spot, get down. Either they pass us or we're doing something here.
I'm gonna let them go a little deeper in, and I'm gonna take up position behind like a little box at the entrance of the alley. So if there's an entrance, I'm gonna be on point, but hidden.
I'll stay up there with you, other side of the alley.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Opal like
Did we know this already?
spritz herself with her perfume. She grabbed like a fur from downstairs, puts it on.
And as we're walking up, I'm gonna go over to Orym because I feel like he's got this sense of recognition.
Yeah.
Orym, is that
He's kind of a BFD, yeah.
the guy?
That's our man.
The Gilmore guy? Mm-hmm. Wow.
He's legendary.
He's legendary.
You know the fire Ashari who've been helping in town.
Yes, I consider Locathar a good friend.
She sent us.
Oh.
Oh, we should have led with that, actually.
We should also have maybe led with the fact that this rune was on the top of a giant plateau covered in an ash storm that wasn't there a couple days ago.
Yeah, it just erupted out of the earth, and
Wait, the rune did? Or
No.
the...
New mountain.
Brand new mountain.
Mesa, to be exact.
Dead. Yeah.
rune on top.
People went crazy in the streets, but we've probably been followed.
I tied someone up.
We should also mention we murdered many people and might have made mortal enemies with the Thieves Guild.
Anyway, I have a picture of the ash hole.
Murder's a strong word.
Done so much.
Strong word.
When you break it down like that, holy moly.
I hope if you don't die from whatever you're caught up in, you have the opportunity to meet him.
Speaking of which,
So, party crater accidentally got entangled with the nameless ones unintentionally. Fights were had.
Were you involved in the boat incident down at the harbor?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, you heard about this.
You
I look
also said
to Dariax for all things thievery considered, and I give him a look, and I also want to continue to express my reluctance at talking about this item that we possess.
Actually, this is a valid question.
It doesn't matter what any of you want
way.
because Orym knows the character of this man
Yes.
and says, take the crown out.
Oh,
Take it out.
Go on, Dariax, take it out.
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
I think we should keep it.
What?
I kind of want to keep it.
I appreciate your offer. My friends do too, and I'm not speaking for you. I just think we should keep
Well,
it.
what are you going to do with it? It's turning everybody into black eyes.
Makes you want
What
to
if-
throw up.
What if you try it on? Just in front of Sean, and if something goes awry, you could probably help. I don't know why. If you love it so much, might as well keep it.
It's not for me. It's just we found it together.
we did. And now I can find a bunch of cool things in here that we could have together. And, I mean, if I'm just going to be honest here, while it didn't make me feel sick, it's a little creepy. Not going to lie. And if we're trying to keep it safe, right? Like, away from bad people?
I mean,
You
we
think
thought we were
maybe-
going to get jumped in the street 20 minutes ago, and we're carrying that thing around.
Yeah.
And she puts two back down. And then gets up and runs away.
And I'll
Noted! It's noted in the book. And then she like runs away from you.
Orym quietly walks by and yoinks one of the discard potions. Takes it to cash out, ring it up. What does that do?
It stabs things from a distance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was it just me or was Inanna horny for everyone else but me?
She was horny?
Not me.
None of you picked up on that?
You were laying it on a little thick.
I was unfair. Unfair.
No?
Maybe.
Why didn't you get the discount?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not her type.
Did you get no discount?
No! I spent all of my money. I got a free potion.
You got two free potions.
I got
feel like.
2 free potions.
Hey, that's more free potions than I got.
I got all of my stuff for free.
What?
What?
But you made it to the gates.
In that time, Orym scrubbed some parchment from Dorian and scribbled out a feverish note to Gilmore, letting them know that that guild was tilted in his direction, and we shove it in the box and send it.
I was so hoping you were gonna fucking say that. Yes. Do it.
Smart.
But my GM question, I guess, remind me, was that a one-use box?
One use box.
Do we? Okay.
Yep. Now we got the crown.
And no
We
choice.
stuck.
No choice.
Yep.
Nice.
So I take the parchment and the box and I say, you know what this means, right?
I hate it. Yes, send it.
disappears. And as you all are still sort of like hitting the exit, and now that you're at the outside of town.